Hey, Brandon. Okay, thanks for including the images. I think they're chosen beautifully. Excuse me. I really do. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind, though, is this. So, a lot of these have elements that are in the foreground or background, or a peripheral element, and that's gonna. You're not gonna. It's just gonna be impossible to include those in the stamp. And the reason I say that is because a portrait is head and upper shoulders, right? So this is a perfect portrait, but this is going to be really ambiguous. And the reason I say that is because the change in the focal point, right? So this is really, really much more forward. And that's why it's out of focus. So it might be proved to be problematic. This will definitely, the sword will definitely not be included in the um, the portrait, and the reason being is because again it's portrait, so this is going to be cropped something like this. Now I recommend cropping and assembling all of your compositions so that they appear to be the same focal distance um, from the camera, so to speak, right, from the viewer. And that'll create a nice harmony and consistency in the series itself. But again, precluding allowing to back off further on some to include peripheral elements like the sword. Okay, I don't think we need those things. I think that the characters are definitely um, recognizable. I think that each one is definitely suited for a digital portrait. Definitely, definitely. But again, see that gun that won't be included in the final, right? Do you see what I'm saying? I hope so. If that doesn't make sense, let me know because I'll need to clarify that. So again, I just want to reinforce. I know I'm harping on this, but it's in digital illustration. It's so important to depict shadow and highlight. And in this way, in the avatar, we're doing a way that we do not use gradients. We're using just subtle areas of shadow and highlight. So you definitely want to review all of the tutorials and then especially go back into that week 3 and review those tutorials on how to apply color, shadow and highlight to the areas. Okay, but this is fantastic. I think it'll work just fine. Great job. Thank you very much.